Next, we're going to take a look at a hat here that has some serious problems. You can see here that it's got some very bad wrinkling effects here on the brim. Let me see if I get that in the camera. You can see that very severe wrinkling through here in the brim. You can look at the other side of this brim, and I mean, this is a very exaggerated case, but here it is. You see a big ding in this, whereas like the box might have been holding it in shipping. This hat actually got severely abused in shipping, and it is an extremely rare case. But anyway, we're going to show you how to take care of and fix even a severe problem, as you see here in the brim. It has some severe deformation problems throughout this brim, and we're going to go ahead and fix this hat right here with some basic tools, with just a spray bottle and with a hair dryer. As you can see here, we have our hair dryer, just basic common household tools, and spray bottle with common water. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all start off by spraying down the brim. We're going to put a mist across this brim, and again on the back side. And as you can see here, this brim is in bad shape. Camera may not even be picking up all of the badness of this hat, but we're going to straighten this out. Now, as you see, they got the big old point here in this part of the brim. Now, right here before your eyes, what we're going to do is we're going to push it with our fingers as it's wet, and you can watch even as you can see it's less now. That same crease is now disappearing just with a simple little press and holding it for a moment. But if we take and add a little bit of heat to it and warm it up, and as you can see, that wrinkle has been taken out. So we're going to continue through this hat, and we're going to actually use a couple of tools to help us with this brim, because this is, like I say, a severe case. And so what we're going to do is we're going to spray this down again a little bit more, add a little bit more water to it. We've gotten rid of that wrinkle, but still there's a lot more wrinkles in this. And as you can see, there's some waving going on in this brim. So what we're going to do is grab a couple of little balsa wood tools that we use. Okay, here we are again, and we have a few additional tools here that we are going to use. Basically, this is a flat piece of wood. It's a balsa wood in which we've carved out just basically in the shape in order to make a brim very flat. Now, you can do this with various different other tools. Books work, a lot of things work for this. But basically, we're just going to lay these pieces onto this brim and create the shape here that we're looking for. We're going to flatten this brim out. So here we are. As you can see, the waves are pretty severe in this hat. We also have a couple little tools just for if the brim has a tendency to curl on the edge, we'll want to use a smaller inner piece so that we don't flatten out and make it a perfectly flat brim. Just a couple of little options that you can use. Just something a little bit smaller. It's not quite so large that can also create this. In this case, what we're going to do is we're going to flatten this brim completely out, and later we're going to give it a snap brim. So we can go ahead and first of all flatten it out, and we're going to go ahead and put a little bit extra water on this, just a little bit more, and go through, and basically we are just kind of smoothing out the water that we have on here in excess in certain places. And there we are. And so what we're going to do, go ahead and slip these pieces on there and add a weight. Basically, this needs to be weighed down. Now, you can use various different items to complete this job, but what we recommend is Van Kamp's pork and beans. No, just teasing. You can use whatever you'd like. Just go ahead and put this weights on the hat brim, and as you can see here, we're going to slip one on this side and one on the other side. Very basic, simple weight. Nothing too difficult here. flip that around. Looked like I had a little warp to that board there. And we're going to slip on here another little piece here just to do this all at once. Now you can do this in parts or in sections, but what we're going to do is just do it all at once. Alright, let's see how we did this morning. We'll take a look at this here, and we can see where our brim is in much better shape today. Letting it set overnight, and we still have just a slight bit of work to do on the edge, but if you can see on the brim here now, it is very, very much flatter, normal, and consistent. And we just basically need to add some shape to the front. Basically get a tilt down on the front on here, and everything will be back in shape on this side. So that's the trick on how you form